After nearly 2 decades of being under construction, the Fontainebleau Las Vegas finally opened to the public in December 2023, and already the ultra-luxury resort has become an integral part of the skyline and a symbol for Sin City's larger-than-life image. The towering 67-acre structure is spread across 24.5 acres between the Convention Center and the Sahara Hotel, taking up prime property on the Las Vegas Strip. Behind its doors lies a massive 150,000 square foot casino, over 30 restaurants, and enough nightlife options to satisfy even the most demanding tourist. If you've been keeping up with the headlines, you'll know that barely 6 months after its launch, the hotel has already hosted several celebrities, such as Justin Timberlake and Beyoncé, and scored solid ratings from its guests. But what makes this resort so popular? Let's find out. The origins of the hotel can be traced back to 2005, when Jeffrey Soffer, the CEO of Fontainebleau Resorts, decided to expand on his iconic Miami offering. 2 years later, in 2007, the ground where Fontainebleau now stands was broken with great enthusiasm. Unfortunately, from that point on, nothing seemed to go right. Just a year after construction began, the Great Recession hit, putting a halt to all building activity. Over the next decade, the hotel would swap owners, change names, and survive a pandemic before finally finding its way back to Soffer in 2021. Eventually, after approximately $3.7 billion was pumped into the project, the Fontainebleau was unveiled in December 2023, 16 years after construction began. The first thing you need to know about this resort is that it is huge. So massive, in fact, that on the day of its launch, the Fontainebleau officially became the tallest occupied structure in Nevada, standing at 729 feet. If this isn't obvious enough from the outside, it becomes immediately evident when you step through the hotel's doors into a 20,000 square foot lobby, crowned by a glorious 60-foot tall chandelier at its center. In this area, you'll find a check-in counter, a 24-hour bar, and an exclusive 5,000 square foot VIP lounge reserved for guests of the Fleur-de-Lis suites. The Fontainebleau has a staggering 3,644 rooms divided into various categories. The basic guest rooms, blue, gold, and platinum, span between 500 and 600 square feet and come with gorgeous floor-to-ceiling views of either the mountains, the pool, or the strip. Then come to Fontainebleau's 2 tiers of suites, with spacious living and dining areas and spanning between 900 to 2,000 square feet. Some of these rooms, such as the Royal Suite, are located on the 54th story and above, while others, like the Grand Panorama Suite, feature wraparound views of the city skyline, a private bar, a pool table, and a dining area that seats 6. But the crown jewels of the hotel are the 76 Fleur-de-Lis suites, which could take the form of anything from a standard 1,000 square foot room to a 10,000 square foot penthouse. These grand accommodations have either 1 or 2 bedrooms, come with dedicated butler service, Italian linen, access to a private VIP lounge, and a price tag of up to $5,000 a night. There are over 30 dining venues at the Fontainebleau, offering everything from casual poolside bites to award-winning restaurants featuring signature dishes and stunning views. Among the favorites are Don's Prime and Poppy Steak, the 2 steakhouses, Ito, an exclusive omakase experience on the top floor that seats 12, and Mother Wolf, Chef Evan Funke's tribute to Italian cuisine. The Japanese fusion restaurant Komodo is another popular option, going by the various celebrities spotted at its tables. The hotel also has a sprawling food hall called Promenade, with supposedly more affordable options. But don't let that fool you. This isn't your average mall food. Among the options at Promenade are hand rolls put together by Michelin-starred chefs Kevin Kim and Masa Ito, burgers assembled by celebrity chef Josh Capone, and the iconic pizzeria Miami Slice. To help guests wash down all this food, Fontainebleau has 6 bars. This includes 2 poolside bars, Blue Isle and FB Slims, a cocktail bar in the food hall called Après, and the 24-hour lobby bar. The hotel also has 2 lounges, Nowhere, known for its live music, and the Solo Club Casino Lounge, which stays open well into the night. If that isn't enough to keep you up, the 50,000 square foot Live Club might just do the trick. This club is so popular that soon after its launch, it scored residences with 2 of the world's most famous DJs, Tiesto and Calvin Harris. The 3,800-seat Blue Live Theater opened with a similar bang, hosting Justin Timberlake on its opening night, and Post Malone for a sold-out New Year's Eve party. One of the main attractions of the much-anticipated Fontainebleau is its massive casino. Spread over 150,000 square feet on the hotel's main floor, the space has over 1,300 slot machines, along with several blackjack and roulette tables. Given what we've learned about the resort so far, it should come as no surprise that the Fontainebleau doesn't just have a couple of measly pools for guests. Instead, it boasts a 6-acre pool district with 7 different pool experiences, 4 bars, 2 restaurants, and 2,300 square feet of dedicated gaming area. If lounging in a cabana all day doesn't appeal to you, make your way to the Fontainebleau's 55,000 square foot 2-story spa, which apart from a host of signature treatments, offers guests unique experiences, such as salt mist therapy and snow showers. The Wellness Center is also home to the Reboot Lounge, a foot spa to pamper guests who've been on their feet all day, exploring the sprawling property. For more active guests, the hotel has a 14,000 square foot fitness center too. This state-of-the-art gym is fitted with modern equipment and hosts daily yoga, Pilates, and dance classes that are free for all guests. Honestly, if I had to mention every feature and amenity offered at this hotel, it'd probably take a few more hours. But hopefully, this is a good indication of why the Fontainebleau has quickly become one of Vegas's most iconic destinations, and why it's definitely worth a visit.